Hello, YouTubers. I'm Angela Logan, and this is Everyday Shenanigans. Thanks for joining me. Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Saturday, December 14th, 2019. Um, I don't even know what to say and where to start. The devil will not let me rest with this case in Birmingham, Alabama. As I've stated in my previous video, I want to watch everything carefully. I want the evidence to be revealed in this case pertaining to Camille McKinney. But y'all won't let it die down with your thoughts and what you think is still going on and who's involved. And I didn't want to say anything else because I made it clear that I wanted to focus only on the evidence, in this, due to the fact that two suspects have attended court this week. I didn't want to feed into any more rhetoric, any more gossip, any more assumptions, because that's what's got the ball crunk in the first place. All this crazy, wild stories, some so asinine it don't even make sense. Some of the accusations, just far-fetched stuff. Even certain people still saying stuff that don't make no sense, assuming stupid stuff about the suspects and the parents and this and that. And I'm still listening to you guys, inboxing, just endlessly. Stuff y'all still thinking about and who's involved still. And you're still questioning stuff. You're still commenting below about this and the car switching and the video and the time and Facebook posts. And I'm not even wanting to get into those parents posts and them side pieces posts, and because I don't care about that stupid stuff because it's just stupid to me. Ignorant to me. Folks still posting stuff. Yeah. Man, let them folks do their thing. Because it shows you their priorities. And I didn't want to say nothing, but I'm going to say and end all of this because I'm just sick of all that stupid stuff. I'm not even trying to indulge in that stuff because it's just asinine. But why I jumped on is something I just saw that's chilling. And I can't believe ain't nobody didn't mention it. But I'm going to mention it because I'm Big Ange and that's how I roll. I keeps it 100. I said I wasn't going to watch nothing pertaining to any video about anything pertaining to he said, she said, this type of old shenanigans. But then I was just sitting here and I said, I'm going to watch one more video before I get me something to eat. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I should say, when I repeat this, it's going to hit y'all like a ton of bricks too. On YouTube, somebody recapped the video of Shantae Long's live feed. And I had noticed this a couple weeks ago, but I didn't think about it at the time because I had no reason to focus on it. In her feed, she's at Woodside Condominiums, and she's going live, and she's talking about said situations, about custody hearing, yah. And I noticed in that video, probably a couple weeks ago, I was looking at the structures, the buildings, and I kept saying to myself, then when I saw the video again in its entirety, because when I first saw it months ago, it was split. It didn't have the custody issue in that first video when I saw it. But when I saw it in its entirety, I got to see her talking about the custody issue. So that's when I realized this is why people were, jumping on the bandwagon, that maybe that's why the father was involved because of a custody issue. Yeah. I don't want to get into all that. But where I'm going with this is I was looking at the buildings and they looked familiar to me because I had seen pictures and different video clips of the property, from the news and social media clips and things. So it always stuck in the back of my mind about that property for some reason. You know how sometimes you think about something, but you put it on the back burner, but there's always a reason that you thought about it in the first place. When Miss Long was going live and I was looking at those buildings and knew I had seen them in different clips and was trying to piece them together, if that was the same property, if they had different style apartments on the property. What are the odds that she's standing there talking giving her 411. She has on gloves, and she's saying, we're out here searching. We've been out here searching for Cupcake. And now we know, almost 2 months in, the baby was right there all along. Now, I said I didn't want to feed into the rhetoric no more, or who did what, who was involved, but tonight it was meant for me to see that live feed again, because now we know that when Shantae was going live from that property, which I thought was odd that I didn't catch it before watching it weeks ago. How did I miss that? That she was at Woodside. So you see, it's something about that damn place, man, that's just funky, ratchet, as we now know, with said evidence mentioned in court. They were at that property and the baby was in the dumpster at the adjacent apartment complex. Think about that. They're out there looking on that property for some reason, and I'm assuming it's because of the baby daddy's live feed and said conversations on the news. Well, basically, I'm going to say this. The interview he gave on the news about I've got people looking in Center Point. And some of you have misconstrued what he meant, I'm assuming. Because as I told you, sometimes what a person say ain't really what they mean. I don't know. I'm starting to question it myself now because I'm assuming that's why they were at Center Point, at those apartments. But Jesus, ask yourself this. How many apartments are in Center Point? Yeah, I'll wait. Why were they at that one? Are y'all following me? Why was Shantae and whomever she was with, the mother, whomever, were at that damn apartment complex? And now we know, 2 months in, that is where the child was taken to Woodside, died on that property, and then buried at the apartment complex next door. And they were out there looking for the child, searching for some unknown reason why they were at that specific property. I do not know, but just tonight, me recapping the video, watching it, and it hit me like a ton of bricks, like, get the hell out of town. What are the odds? They were out there searching at Woodside property, not knowing, allegedly, that that's where the child was actually taken, assaulted, I'm assuming, because it's looking that way, died there, and then discarded in a construction dumpster through the path at the next property. You better ask somebody. You better ask somebody. Because as I stated, I didn't want to get into this anymore of the he said, the she said, Pookie Ray Ray did this. I didn't want to go there no more because like I said, I wanted to wait on the evidence and see what the defense was going to bring, what the prosecution was going to bring. And this week was a baffling week with said information pertaining to this deceased child. But to go in tonight, and I really didn't want to be watching no other videos just because I wanted to zone out from this situation because I just don't need it in my spirit. But my discerning spirit said, no, flick through these folks' videos. Just keep flicking through them. And so there was a reason for me to go through these videos tonight, just to browse before I shut it all down, for the night. And there it was, right there in front of me. But those of you who know me and talk to me privately, there's a saying I always say. It's always in the details that the information and the answer to this child's demise is sitting right in front of us. It's just a matter of putting it together. Yeah, I'll wait. Because I know you weren't expecting that. Because it hit me like I don't know what tonight. All this time, Everybody's been dissecting who said what they meant by this on their news interview. You all been chopping up what that boy said on the news. Live feeds, ransoms, this and that. Who was he talking to? I don't know. But I know one thing. I know these two are complicit, Pat and Derica. But what is messing me up is that Shantae and their friends' family were at that property at Woodside Condominium looking for Cupcake. And why they went to that property specifically, I do not know. But I would like an answer because I am damn curious. Why that property? Why did you go to that one specifically? Now, did you go to other apartment complexes in Center Point? Like to know that too. But what I find chilling, like right now, I got chills running up me right now. The fact that she's filming live from that said property, and we now know 2 months in, that's where the child actually was and passed away and then discarded next door. So imagine you're looking for a child on another area from where she went missing, and you go to another area to look for her for whatever reason drove them there, and then we find out 2 months later that's where she actually was and then discarded next door. So had they went to the dumpster at the property next door, you would have found Cupcake. Sweet Jesus, I'm out of here. I need a drink. I'll talk to you guys later. Angela Logan, Everyday Shenanigans. I'm messed up right now. I'm messed up right now. Now you put that on paper. I'm out. Bye-bye.